Hey, everybody. I just got my first look at myself this morning. What a morning. What a morning. Welcome to the Halloween party. I hope you're still coming. Sorry I'm late to my own party. Here you are. I see. Here you are. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Do you like, let's just start with this. This is like a hat that you can get at Walmart, maybe, I don't know, or like some other store. And then all you have to do is get the most gaudy embellishments and just start hot gluing. I used to have a big tool coming out of this, like a bunch of puffy tulle. This is why I love working with Jesse James Beads on these things, because we love costumes around here and we love themes. So happy Halloween, a little early. Good morning. And it doesn't stop at the hat. Jean says, I love your hat. Boo, back at you, Donna Duff. It doesn't stop there because I'm just going to tilt my camera down. All right, here we go. This is just winning all over the place this morning. I hope you all had 2 cups of coffee. I did a double shot of some Via. This is just, and I didn't have time to comb this out. Like, you guys, it's been a hell of a morning. And I'm mad at myself because I remembered when I was putting this on, when I wore this costume a couple years ago, I actually spray painted some black cowboy boots and cut little buckles out of them. And this was the costume I wore when I was super, 9 months pregnant with Gigi. And I went to, fasten on my tutu, and I was like, why is this so big? And I was like, oh, yeah, I was super pregnant. So anyway, hopefully, you guys are all excited about Halloween like I am. This show is going to be kind of just a little bit of this and that. In my Etsy store, we have... I have my Halloween sparkle bracelets and some cute Halloween charms. I'm getting ready to add these Halloween cuffs. My friends at Jesse James Beads have all kinds of amazing and super fun Halloween strands. And then Sizzix, we thought, I had just a little idea of how I could incorporate them into this one project that we're going to do this morning. So you're going to find stuff for you to wear to the office for Halloween. I think one of the most fun things about the holidays is crafting things for the holidays. So, if you want to call Halloween a holiday. But anyway, yeah, if you need a skull cup, you have to just direct message me because I think I only have 3 of these left, or 4. So just message me and I'll get one on the way Monday. So anyway, it's fun to make things to wear. The other day I dropped Gigi off to the babysitter. And hi, Jesse James Beats. And Gigi's babysitter had on just an orange shirt, and it had a big jack-o'-lantern face on, and she had Halloween earrings on and I think she had a Halloween necklace on too. And I was just it just made me smile. So I think if nothing else, if putting on your witch's hat or whatever, or your Halloween necklace, it just kind of is let's not take ourselves so seriously, okay? So thanks. Thanks, Debbie Rogers. So I put the trick-or-treat bowl out. It doesn't have candy in it, but it has other things that we're going to make stuff with. So I've got some beads and the first thing I want to show you. And this is just something that a while back my aunt that I used to share a studio with, she and I did these, I think. But everybody's had a bag of these spider rings, 99 cents at the dollar store. And these are just fun, right? They're adjustable. And the thing about them is what I was thinking about, these, I didn't realize these, they used to not have that little part, but you could totally string these and glue them onto other things. But this is just a fun little project that you can do with maybe your grandkids. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take nail polish and paint them. And it's just so easy. If you can get the nail polish off. Now, I'm not crazy about my colors. You probably, and honestly, I just got a manicure, so you should be kind of careful if you just got a manicure yourself. But it's just so fun. Get your grandkids together, or you can do this, and just start painting them with nail polish. So fun, you guys. And this is just cheap nail polish. But you can do this all day long. And you just want to go over it with your patterns. Don't put the nail polish up to your face like I am, because it's really strong smelling. But you can just start like doodling on the little plastic rings. And then, I didn't bring any gems today because this is kind of a given. But I mean, obviously, you could hot glue gems to these when you're done, or whatever you feel like doing. This is a girly Halloween spider. But this is just like, we have these laying all over our house right now, and Gigi loves wearing them. But I think you guys would have fun wearing these, you know, to the office or whatever. You can also, we're going to use my little rice trick. Just drop them down into a bucket of rice. Oh, I just totally stuck my finger into that one. Just drop them down into the rice while they dry. But you can also, just if you want to keep it really simple, you can also just go over them. Yeah, see, Diane Stein, I'm picking up on your brainwaves this morning. Just, you can put some glitter on them too. Just really easy. Just fun too. Like, everybody loves these, you know. You can even pass them out to your trick-or-treat kids, like after you've embellished them, and everybody's going to know what you did to them, so they're going to get ideas to do them themselves, you know. And you're just going to pass this simple, you know, idea along, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, just, it's a fun idea. See that one with this little glitter? Do you guys like this idea? Oh my gosh. What is Cindy Chanel saying? Cindy, we've missed you this week. Finally made a live show. Glad you're back, Kenny. Missed you and your inspiration. Looking good. Thank you, Cindy. Must have had a lot of coffee. I did. And you know, like, actually, we went out. We had a great time with my family. My grandparents ended up coming out to eat with us last night. We went to Pizza Hut. And then at 3 in the morning, Gigi got up and she was sicker than a dog. So we were up with a sick kid all night. And it just, like, you know, like, that makes your morning always just kind of like we don't even know. Aaron went hunting. So then I called my mom. She came in. Don't forget about glow in the dark nail polish as well. That's always fun. But anyway, so we had a sick kid. But she, you know what? Kids are amazing, because she woke up this morning and she was just like ready to party. So I was like, okay, I guess we're just moving on. I said, does your tummy owie? She said, no! Just yelled. And, okay. Okay. So the glow in the dark polish, it just kind of goes on clear. I just wanted to see what that did really fast. But that would be a fun little addition to go over your whole ring with too. So just like, I want to do a little bit more to this guy. I've got some purple here, purple sparkle. So once your top coat of red dries, Danielle says, I wish my boys were little again, 16 and 18, and have Halloween now, but being a mom can't stop with Halloween. It's true. It's true. So then you can go over your other colors, you know, with the sparkle polish, and just keep building. It's all about those layers, even for this simple little craft project that you can do with kids. So see, that adds a fun little glitter polish. And these things last for a while. You can leave them, you know, just throw them in the Halloween decoration box or wherever. Just fun. See, before, after, come on, right? So that's one of the ideas I wanted to show you this year. Let's see what else we have in the treat box. Well, under the treat box. Got a box of mail love from Jesse James Beads. I'm going to open it. JesseJamesBeads.com. See what we got. Looks like I lost part of my microphone. Does it sound okay? The little, like, spongy part that covers it. Is it okay? Sound good? Oh, now they hate it, Danielle says. I gotcha. What are you guys doing today? Look at this. Jesse James Beads. Pink tissue paper. All comes packaged really, really beautiful. I love it. Oh, I got a coupon card with a little sample on it. I love it. This is so good. So this is fun. You get these in your order, I think, right now, right, Sarah? Got some latest and greatest strands. These are gorgeous. Gorgeous. I got all kinds of new things. So from my understanding, the bead mixes, which are these, right? These bead mixes, including the Halloween bead mixes, are all 20% off right now. So if you need some bead mix love in your life, do they need a coupon code, Sarah? Bead mix. Kelly Sutton says, I'm just getting up at 6 in the morning here. And I'm awake, Kelly. Go get some coffee. Get ready, because this is the wild, wild show. So these little, oh, potter's clay is beautiful. Look at that. Terracotta color. It's good. I'm getting a furnace and AC installed next week, Donna. My sympathies. It's like the construction. So all of these are 20% off, which is awesome because I think some of these packs aren't too spendy. How much is a design element pack? So if it's 20% off that, that's pretty good value. So I'm going to dig down to the bottom layer here. Even though I just really fast, I want to show you these turquoise strands. I love these with these beads. These are gorgeous. No code needed. Okay, good. On those 20% off, 20% off. We picked these up in China. You can get these on the site now. They're like the little aromatherapy lockets, or you can put whatever you want in them. Those are on Jesse James Beads now. What else do we have? Ooh, yeah, new arrowhead lockets. I picked these out. It's the arrowheads. Shocker. I love them. They're made of real stone. Aha, and now we get into the Halloween party. Okay, just want to show you this. A lot of them in my box. See these? These little Halloween beads I begged for because I love them. I saw them somewhere at a show last year. These giant, look at these, giant Halloween. These are hard to get, you guys. So Sarah has them on the website right now. I love them. Look how big they are. So you can do like a little wire wrap pendant, or you can string them, all right? And then these are part of the bead mix sale, so you can get your Halloween stuff. Sarah, these will go out pretty fast, right? Like Monday, orders will go out if they order today. So they should have their beads by, you fill in the blank. And then there's a smaller version of those pumpkin beads. Cody Lee, you should just come over probably right now. Treats, not tricks. Sarah says they range from $5.99 to $7.99 depending on the goodies inside. Aha, I like it. And then she sent some Halloween strands. And I love this. I might have to run back and get some wire. But look at these. Pumpkin spice. Look with these little ceramic owls in. These are one of my favorite ceramic owl beads because the lining on them is actually metallic. So they look really good, like a metallic bronze color. I love these. Full disclosure, I do work with Jesse James Beads a lot. I forget if I said that. I feel like a lot of you know that, but if you've never watched my show before, you know I do a lot of work with Jesse James. And they're near and dear to my heart because they let me dress up like this and we have Halloween parties together. So this one, I think is called, is this one Feeling Witchy? I'm feeling a little witchy after being up all night with a sick kid. I had to call my mom because I was running some errands this morning. I had to call my mom, like, Mom, I forgot my costume. It's in the garage. Can you put it on the front step? And her and Gigi were playing. I talked to Gigi for a minute, and she was just still screaming, happy as a clam. So in my Halloween stash, I hear somebody outside, and I'm just imagining everybody driving by and seeing me. Look what I found. This is an oldie but a goodie, a little black cat pendant. So I'm going to make myself a Feeling Witchy necklace. All right. I'll be doing Halloween. Oh, orders over the weekend, ship on Monday. Sweet. Sarah got some extra help in to help with shipping and orders, so now your orders will be going out super fast. Yeah, Arlene says feeling witchy matches my outfit today, so that's what we're gonna do. I also brought in some, you can use any chain, but I'm especially, Sarah, do you have this up on the site? You do, right? You have lots of this, right? The black acrylic chain. I'm gonna use the black acrylic chain from Jesse James Beads. I'm just gonna whip up a little necklace, and then I've got some black bead-on wire, and I'm using the 0.015 diameter 49 strand. This should do it. If you're using it with Jesse James Beads, it wouldn't hurt to double it up because they've got a little bit of weight. Can you please see my long necklace? Yes, you can, Gerald. You totally can. Do you like this? I didn't make it. I'm going to tell you why I bought it. I really want to search the internet far and wide for these components. Look at this. It's like it screws together. I got to find them, you guys. It's like, and so I can attach my own fringe. That's why I bought it. But I thought it looked good with my witch outfit, so I thought it just worked. Kimberly says, I so enjoy you. Well, thanks. Oh, they broke the mold. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Joyce. You know what? My grandma, her background is in florals, and she used to let me play. That's why it's kind of killing me that I don't have my big puff of tulle, and I had some spray painted black sticks in this thing too, but it's been a couple years since I've worn this this little get up, but I think sometimes that floral background comes into play, you know. So I'm also going to use some gunmetal number 2 crimp tubes. Don't forget, if you've never strung a bead in your life, just check the packaging. I know this is backwards, but it'll say right here what size crimp tube you want to wear. Number 2 is what you need. Cody Lee says I look great and everything. Thank you, Cody Lee. You can for sure come over. Okay, so I'm just going to string these up really nice and easy. The first thing I want to do is dig out. I forgot a bead mat in all my hustling to get the show on the road, no pun intended. I forgot a bead mat. So the first thing I'm going to do is string this to one end of my chain, just like so. And I am going to double it over, whatever I'm doing. And I'm going to string the number 2 crimp tube over both ends of wire. And I'm going to bring it up to the end. I don't think I've ever done this on the show, but this just gives me a little extra security for those heavier beads. 49 strand is the best, Jean. She's asking about beading wire. 49 strand is the best because it holds the most, like 0.018 is my favorite. I talk about it all the time. But you could get by with a 19 strand doubled up, you know. It's the next best. Susan says she wants to come play dress up with Candy. I'm telling you, this is why Sarah James and I get along so well, is because we like a little cheese. Sarah, you can tell them what you're going to be for Halloween, or are you going to keep it a surprise? So now I'm just going to go crimp like I normally do, and you're going to put it in the first notch closest to the handles and smush it down. That's going to make your little macaroni shape. You can kind of see that right there? Yeah, right there. And then you're going to turn it on its side and roll it over. Good morning, Teresa. Thank you for your Etsy order. Thank you for that. And then just roll it over. So you just made the crimp tube look like this, then you turn it 90 degrees, and you're just going to roll it on over. Hi, Daisy. Good morning. Marianne, you never have to worry about being late around here. I was late today. Good gravy. There's too much going on today. And then, I just got a text from my mom. You see what it says? You see all those letters? That means little girl has the phone. Little kids love these phones, these smartphones. So now I just thought I'd stand here and just string these beads right off the Feelin' Witchy strand in the order they came. Honestly, I do that a lot with Jesse James beads. I just let them do all the design work, and I just stand here and look witchy. You could put 2 strands together so that you have 2 strands coming down. Or you can do it like I'm doing. I'm doing 1 strand and going to put my big black cat in the middle. Sarah, do you have any big, thick, black tassels? Do you have any leather tassels? I thought like one of the big black leather tassels would look good in the middle of this, and that would give you sort of this look, you know? There's so many options right now with these, but the idea is that you're just having fun and taking a minute to play. That train. Conrail. I see the Conrail. Looks like they're hauling big pipes. We have trains about every 15 to 20 minutes sometimes in this town, depending on what's going on. And by the way, you should really never string beads like I'm doing it. I just wanted to stand here and talk to you. I'm glad that you guys love that train. My dad grew up in this house, and I always ask him, I'm like, how did you sleep in this house? He slept in the back area. It used to be a back porch. And he said, you just got used to it. He just said, you know, it was just all part of it. So, oh, okay, Dad. So, you guys, I'm coming down to the end of for the middle part where I want to put my big black cat, and I've got a big honkin' charm bead right there, and I'm not sure that that's going to I don't know. I'm not sure. You know what? Actually, Sarah, this is going to be a collaborative project. I'm going to back it up a little bit. I wanted to incorporate some of the beads from my Etsy site. I have this little check glass bead, and I forgot this check glass bead kit on my Etsy site. I have these cute check black cats. So I'm gonna back it up a minute and put some of these black cats in. But I love hearing all the stories about my dad, like in this place. Like my dad wasn't like, he was kind of ornery. Like about the time he what did he tell? He told I just still cringe at this one. He said, we used to take the light bulbs off of the neighbors, like the Christmas lights. He said, we used to go over there and steal their big, like those screw-on light bulbs. And he said, we'd just run down the street and those things would pop like firecrackers right in the street. I'm like, Dad, like just ornery. Sorry to whoever you did that to. Like, he was ornery. He also liked to, I know his dad had a card room. My dad dealt poker in Vegas after he graduated high school. So we always joke, there used to be a preacher, I think, that lived nearby. And the preacher would always say, boy, you got that devil in your back pocket. So anyway, my dad, a little ornery. Okay, so now I'm just backtracking, but I want to get back on my pattern. I don't want to mess this up because it was really cute before I started talking and blabbering about gambling and my dad being ornery. So now we're going to taper down. When you put a pendant in around the Jesse James beads, some of the chunkier beads, you want to kind of taper down your strung section so that you have some smaller beads around it. So these work for me. I'm gonna back this part up a second too. So I hope that makes sense, because if you try to put chunky beads around a pendant, it's gonna not lay nice. So we don't want that. So we're just gonna string a couple more beads in. I'm gonna put a tinier bead. I doubt you even see this guy, but we'll find out. Let's see what happens here when I string the big black cat. I think you can still find a lot of Halloween pendants in the craft stores right now that you could work in with these funky Jesse James beads. Yeah, that works. So I wanted to show you what I'm talking about. See how you really aren't even going to see that green bead, but it works. you know? And now he lays nice and flat, and I'm still highlighting all my other chunky beads. Okay, so now all we're gonna do is finish that strung pattern and finish up this necklace. Do you have any questions? Also on these charm beads, while I'm just listening to myself talk, these charm beads, if you want to taper down the hole size in them, like this, you can put smaller pieces of tubing, like rubber tubing. You can put a piece of rubber tubing in there and then cut it flush with the sides, and that's a good tip for making your hole smaller. Sarah, do you happen to have any of that, those, what am I trying to say, those pieces of tubing? Do you have any of that handy on the site? I know we talked about putting it up, but I can't remember if it went up or not. But it's just a good trick for tapering down. I think we actually even have a little blog post about it somewhere in our 4 years of working together. It would work for this too, like even a coffee straw, you know, something that you want to put in the middle and cut it apart. Thank you, Donna. Oh, thank you. Okay, good. I'm glad you're liking these tips. So I'm just grabbing some smaller beads from my Halloween mix here. Oh, do you appreciate this little, I put them in a little pumpkin cup for you. It's looking very witchy around here. Has anybody watched Hocus Pocus yet? We have a little stack of Halloween movies. Although I feel like some of our Halloween traditions, like now that we have a toddler running around, like we forget about because she's sucking all of our brain cells, you know, so. This little color piece is, I mean, you could do this in black, green, and white and skip the purple, and I think it would be just even a fun piece of jewelry to wear, you know, to the office, because at first you don't really notice what it is, and then you see it's totally a Halloween necklace, just for fun, just a little trick. Okay, now I'm to the end. Two more beads, one more bead. This is so cute, you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and dig up another crimp tube or two. You can do this two ways. If you have a large enough crimp tube that your beading wire fits through, you can just run the wire through that one, or you can do two crimp tubes and split your wires off. I'll explain that better here in a second. And another tip, sometimes if you're having trouble stringing a bead one direction, just turn it over and try it from the other end. Oh, good. Jessie James says it literally just arrived. Okay, good. This bead might be just being a little stubborn because I'm trying to fit two wires through it. Nope, that trick worked. So just a tip sometimes, because these are handmade beads, so sometimes, what do you think? Thank you. Oh, it's good. How long should we make this guy? Maybe like right there? Yeah, figure that out in a second. Okay, oh shoot. Oh, you guys. Oh no, I used them. Okay, good. I accidentally forgot to put these two rondelles back in the mix. That was scary. Okay, save those for that pair of earrings you're gonna make. Oh gosh, I can't believe I left out a little bit of sparkle. Okay, so now crimp tube. And then you're going to string the beads back through, or the wire back through that opposite end of the chain. Morning, Claudia. And, oh, I can hear my stomach growling. Sorry, that Pop-Tarts lasted a long time. Speaking of Pop-Tart, yesterday, I went over to drop Gigi off, and I realized at my grandparents that is a tradition. I just helped myself to a Diet Coke out of their, see what I just did? Just loop that all the way back through. Check your sides, make sure everything matches up. And I went to I just like realized what a habit is just to go get a Diet Coke, but I didn't succumb. I didn't even tell my grandparents. Like I just like, okay, dropped her off, away we went. And then at dinner last night, they all got Diet Cokes and I got water. And This is 2 weeks off of the stuff, right? And it's still got a grip on me this good. And now we're going to decide how long we want this thing to be. I'm going to take this necklace off because it's too hard to tell. So I said to my grandma, I go, it looks so good. And I was like, this big fountain. This is all tangled up in my sweater. Hold on, guys. I said, oh, that looks so good. And she goes, why didn't you get one? I said, I'm getting off Diet Coke. I haven't had any for 2 weeks. And she like holds hers up and like gets her face down by her straw and she goes, why? And then I was like, you know what? My grandparents are like, they're like pushing 80 and they look pretty dang good. And they have been drinking Diet Coke since the beginning of time. And I don't know, why am I? Like, why? She just goes like really seductive, like, why? Thanks. So now you can just cut this acrylic chain with your wire cutters. You just need to cut it in 2 points so that when you make the second cut, make sure you put your finger over it. It just pulls out a notch, so you can just undo it. Yvette, I'm trying real hard. I'm trying really, really hard. Okay, so then you want to shore up your chain, make sure everything's even. Why? Why would you do that? I don't know, Grandma, because it seems like the right thing to do. Hard, but right. And on another note, the cool thing about Jesse James beads is they do have these charm beads and large hold beads. If you wanted to, you could just grab yourself a black ball chain and just string, just string your beads right onto the ball chain. So now we've done that for like Team Spirit necklaces, and like you could do it for Halloween necklaces. You could even grab yourself some of those pumpkin beads. We'll probably do some of this closer to Halloween just for fun. But you can just, just string some beads onto a ball chain directly just to make quick necklaces. That would be a really fun activity also with your grandkids, with the spider necklaces, Okay, and then we're going to finish that spider ring after I finish this necklace. Now I'm just opening and closing a couple jump rings for my clasp, and I'm going to put my necklace on and call it finished. This is just, I might have to give this one to Jean. She's home hanging out with Gigi Louise. Good. Right? Oh my gosh, hubby had a heart attack on Tuesday, but he's doing well. Noni, are you doing okay? I know it's just, sometimes it can be like hard to be the support. I'm glad your husband's doing well. Gosh. Okay, so how about that? Thanks for all the encouragement on the Diet Coke thing. It's like really, talking about it helps. It really does. Like just like that little bit of whining, Yeah, Jody's saying, get him well soon. Yeah, we'll be sending him some positive vibes. Like, good gravy. It's not good. But you never know what those little things are. I mean, they're just, you never know why those things happen. But I do believe like the universe, that's the universe, talking to us in some fashion. Even for me, when you tell me those things that are going on, like we all need to make good choices and good habits with our health. So sending them lots and lots of good vibes. Okay, so let's, I want to switch back to these little spider rings. I was going to put together one of my Halloween sparkle bracelets, but you guys know how to put the Halloween sparkle bracelets together. These are just on my Etsy shop. They're just these really great Swarovski crystal sparkles. This one is special. It doesn't stop at just orange and black. But I just want to show you really fast because I don't think I've talked about these. But one of the stones has a coating over it, a black coating over it, so it looks like cobwebs. So just those little details that I know you guys like. Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat. Okay, so where was I going to put the Sizzix die cutting machine, you guys? Let's just put all the Halloween goodies up here so it looks really nice and festive. I really want to wire wrap one of these. I've showed you guys how to wire wrap 1,000 times, but it's fun. Make a pendant. This is cute too. Look at these polka dot beads in this mix. Those are adorable. With this kind of, what mix is this? Sarah, which one is this? It's really cute. It's got a lot of gray crystal. It's got cage beads. It's got little orange drops. It's got polka dots. You guys, you could wear this like, period. It doesn't have to be super Halloween. This might be pumpkin pie spice. It's cute. Really cute. Okay. I'm going to drop that in there. Put these in here. Clean up for a second. And let's cut some leather. So yesterday on the show, I showed you the how to cut cookie tins. Was that just yesterday? Or was that 2 days ago? I guess it was 2 days ago already. That's scary. Time flies. But I just thought this could be kind of fun to do to finish off these rings. Like if you want to add a special element. Full disclosure, I work with Sizzix. I think a lot of you know that. But they make really great dies. And I thought these little flowers are so cute. I want to kind of make a little like a little topper like for my ring. We'll see if it works. It might not even work. Who knows? You never know. But let's see. Oh, Jody, that's why I started giggling. Jody says, you're making me want to Halloween it up around here. Good. So Sizzix sells leather. I've got a metallic and just a black. I was thinking it could be cute to just run the just straight black through here and just make a cute little cobwebby piece. I forgot my, oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Yeah, Tammy says you could wire wrap the jack-o'-lantern for a quick and attach it to the watch band for a quick piece. Yes. By the way, I was checking my watch band stash. If anybody needs some, I have some extras. So let me know if you want some watch band pieces. But this is the little Sizzix die cutting machine. I love it. I work with these guys. Full disclosure on that. But all I'm doing is using the movers and shaper die. This is like magnetic. This is your shuttle. Is that an Oreo? Stop it, Jean. My stomach's already growling. And you're just going to put your leather on top of your die and then put your plastic piece on top like that. And then we're just going to roll it through. This is really easy. I asked for some cobweb dice, but they said they're from Sizzix. They said they are so Halloween has been hopping for them, so they're a little low on Halloween pieces. But look, see, it cuts your piece out perfectly. So then, hang on a second. I want to grab a paintbrush. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I just forgot a paintbrush really fast. Always leads to the next, doesn't it? So at this point, I would cut out a bunch of those, and I wanted to show you they have the leather in metallic silver as well. So if you want that look, you could have that. And then let's come on over. Can you buy the dies locally? You might be able to. Someone could, you could special order them online. There's lots of things, lots of ways you could do this. But anyway, the first thing I want to do is go ahead and snip into my flower shape a little bit on either side, so that my thinking on this was, and like honestly, I just came up with this idea on the fly, but my thinking was, wouldn't it be cute to just like be able to drop the spider ring right down in the middle, you know, and push the ring shank through that slit like that, okay? And then, like, wouldn't kids think that was way more fun? But you don't have to stop there, as you know. You already knew this. But I would just go ahead and put a scrap surface down. And I brought some silver paint. Sarah, did you get silver patina paint on the, you like that idea with the little flower piece. Good. Did you get some silver patina paint? I just thought it'd be cute then to take your silver paint in a paintbrush, and I'm going to bring you in a little closer if I can. See what I got here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Here we go. And I'm just going to switch brushes here with the liner brush, and I'm going to draw my lines out from the center. It's funny, it's like I really wanted a cobweb shape, and then I was like, well, couldn't I just take what I already have and sort of just make this work? You know, it's funny how you think like you need all this stuff, but I was like, I probably have something to make it work, right? So now you're going to draw, I always have to think about which way the circles have to go. Then you can draw your little arches. I think this one needs a little to make it. Can you see what I'm doing? So I'm just simply making my own spider web with this silver paint on the black leather. And that just gives it kind of a fun, you know, just a little bit more of a Halloween feel to it. And you could, I mean, if you didn't want to use leather, you could always use like cardstock. Obviously, it would be a little more temporary, but I mean, this is okay. What do you think? I feel like my face painting skills are really coming into play right now. Normally, this weekend I would be working actually at our friend's apple orchard and doing face painting for their fall harvest festival. But with the travel schedule right now, I just wanted to be at home with Gigi, honestly. We're going to a little cookout after this, so what did I do? Oh, I already put the lid on. So you need a liner brush for this, you guys, okay? And then, we're not stopping there. No. I just found these little, I don't know if I would, I mean, E.H. Ashley gave me some samples the last time I was at one of the shows of sparkle crystals. So let's put some funky, like little crystals on here. These are the Swarovski shimmer effects, I guess. Thanks, E.H. Ashley, for the samples to play with. It's our friend Rusty. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna blow on this for a second. Should we do yeah, let's do this one, right? The more colorful one. And then just put that through like so. Try not to smear your paint all over the place. Oh yeah, it's coming together, right? And then use the end of your paintbrush with a little bit of Mod Podge. And you can drop, which color should I use? Pink? Pink seems like a good idea. A little sparkle on there never hurt anybody. It never does. Okay. Is that crazy to just embellish this heavy? I think I might have to wear this today to the cookout. I only have 2 of that color. Oh wait, it looks like in another package I have a similar color. Or maybe I should I just stop there? It needs one more right there. Okay, OCD, you can have whatever you want. You can have whatever you want. These are so beautiful. Like, there's nothing like Swarovski crystals, is there? Like, gee, these are wonderful. Okay, so one more dot of Mod Podge, and I think my ring's like finished. know what I forgot to do. Okay, well, that right, look at that. You love it? That's cute. Never enough sparkle. Now, this one, I'm going to have to smush it onto my ring finger. There it is. That's it. I like the leather. This is fun. So you guys, make those for everybody you work with, okay? Now, don't forget to wash out your paintbrush. Now, there's only one thing I forgot to do, and that is, you guys, how did you, I'm going to blame you guys. Forgot to embellish the clasp. I actually have these 2 charms, and they're sold in pairs. 2 witches, 2 jack-o'-lanterns. The jack-o'-lanterns are printed on both sides. And I think my plan, I forgot, was to add a little witch so that you can get these in my Etsy shop. And just open your jump ring. I hope this jump ring isn't too thick. Yeah, I mean, it is the Feeling Witchy Jesse James bead strand and all. And add a little clasp embellishment. You could also, you know, string, like, add these to jump rings and string them in with your beads if you wanted to get that look. But I forgot, I wanted to work one of those in. I'm going to back the camera up. Somebody just said, wouldn't you love to walk through my supply room? I don't know. Ask Aunt Jane. Ask Aunt Jane if that's a fun trip to walk through. Sometimes it's crazy with the side of crazy. Yeah, there. Much better. I'm going to wear this to the party this morning. Okay, so you guys, those are just some fun little ideas that you can do with your kids, with your, you know, oh, good. Thanks, Susan. With your office workers, make these instead of passing out candy and Diet Coke for Halloween. You guys, I like have a whole new appreciation for people that are giving up serious like habits. Like, this is just Diet Coke. Like, my prayers go out to anybody hooked on like something serious, like heroin or meth or whatever. We have a big problem with that around here. So, you know, honestly, like the Diet Coke addiction is like, seems pretty mild. But anyway, I know that's a little off topic, but Halloween, you know, I think it's just fun. We always set up s'mores out here at the White House. My mom and Aaron and I dress up. Last year we had the cowboy roundups, whatever, out here on the porch, and I hung raccoon skins up on the front, and I said, does anybody want a raccoon s'more? You know, a coon s'more. And I don't know, it was funny. Some of the kids were just like, but Halloween is for fun. And I think this is just like, these would be the cutest things to pass out, you know. You can even doodle with a paint marker if you don't have time, you know. Get your neighborhood kids together, make some little treats or whatever. Thanks, just Jesse James Beads and Sizzix for joining me. So many fun things to make for Halloween right now. And I'm just glad you could join me on this Saturday morning. As always, I'm so grateful for you. I'm traveling all next week, so I'll be popping in. I'm going to try to do a PJ party while I'm in Seattle next week for Bead Fest. If you're coming out that way, make sure you message me and tell me you're out. I should be watching for you because I love meeting you in person. You have no idea. That's like really what makes this community so great is when I get to meet you in person too. So on that note, again, special thanks, JessieJamesBeads.com. Sizzix, I love ya. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.